Hey Vivo, I'm Matthew Morrison. It's early in New York City, and I'm recording my debut album, so it's very exciting. New York is definitely home to me. I've lived here for 12 years. You know, I don't drink coffee, but I just have to go outside and just be, caffeinated by the energy of this amazing city. I think a lot of my music is inspired by my 12 years of living in New York. There's this song, it's called Summer Rain. It was me and my girlfriend at the time, and we went up to my roof and it started raining, and we just made crazy love on the rooftop. And it's the idea of, all these people are probably watching us, but it kind of didn't matter. It was that moment and the spontaneity of it, and it was a beautiful, beautiful moment. One of my favorite memories of New York. The past year, I've been, doing this little show called Glee, which has kind of changed everything. I've kind of always wanted to do an album, and with the success of Glee, it's kind of afforded me the opportunity to actually make that happen. But it's been interesting, the evolution of this album, and I think in the beginning I was kind of trying to gear towards the Glee audience to make it a very poppy, kind of vibrant record that a lot of younger people could get into. But then I started writing those kind of songs and it just didn't resonate with me. I don't want to make a Glee album, I want to do something that's really personal to me. I have really experienced a lot, and a lot of the album is about, my 20s in New York, or different things I've been through. I get to completely be me and show people who I am and what I'm about. A lot of people don't know my name, Matthew Morrison. They're like, "Oh, Mr. Schuster. Oh, it's the guy from Glee." They know me, but they don't really know me. Like all this love and attention surrounds me, but I'm still alone in a way. In this album, I think you're going to get a lot of different sides of me. There's going to be a fun side, a sad side, a dramatic side, but it's going to be very eclectic. And I think, like Glee, there's kind of something in it for everyone. I think the younger fan base is going to really get into like a few of the songs, and I think adults are really going to get into different songs as well. There's really something for everyone in it. I think this couldn't have happened at a better time. I think I'm ready to make this album, and I think it's good. I'm really excited. It's gonna be cool. I got asked to do this benefit for the Australian American Alliance. Rupert Murdoch, owns everything, owns Fox, so he's my boss. So he is having a big event, and he invited me to come do this, and I said I'd really like to do it right with a band and singers behind me and stuff. This is the first foray into what my tour is eventually going to be, so I was really excited to get like a sneak peek of what it's going to feel like. I'm only performing one song from my new album, My Name, which is a song I wrote about kind of the duality of being me, Matthew Morrison, and playing Mr. Schuster. When I leave, I check myself in the mirror, and he looks a lot like me. When I walk down the street, people are always like, "Hey, Mr. Schuster," or "Oh, it's a guy from Glee." Like, they don't really know my name, so it's kind of like how fans deal with me and stuff. So it's very personal to me. They smile, they came, but they don't know my name. We only look the same, and they don't know my name. These guys are all so talented. A couple of the backup singers, I did Broadway shows with them, so they're here. It's just exhilarating, and there's that communal energy that we all share on stage, just like we're here together, and this is our show, and we're gonna just rock the house.
I'm really so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm releasing an album this February. Glee has it's been an amazing year with Glee, and it's kind of afforded me the opportunity to make all my dreams come true. And I'm really excited because it's the first time I've ever sung one of my own songs live. So the song is called My Name.
The first time I performed in front of a live audience as a singer was in 5th grade. I was living in Southern California, but I went to Arizona where my grandma lived, and they kind of threw me and my cousin into a children's theater. And I was really kind of against it at first. I was like, I don't want to do that, that's stupid and stuff. But it was one of those things, as soon as I did it, I absolutely immediately fell in love with it. It came naturally to me, and I haven't stopped since then.
I only have to play the part, but that part is only part of me. Once in a while, let down my guard, but it's hard, afraid of what you'll see.
I always get nervous before I go on. I think you'd be dead inside if you didn't. For me, fear is the thing that kind of drives me to be better. So I thrive on those nerves. I would much rather sing in front of 6,000 people than 6 people. I feel so much more comfortable with, the bigger the audience, the more comfortable I feel. I don't know why, because in my personal life I'm such kind of like a loner and, you know, to myself kind of person. I think that's my gas, my energy. I love it, I thrive off it. The album has evolved greatly. We're almost done. I think we're about 2 songs away from being done with the entire album. I'm so happy with it. You know, when you go into this thing, I didn't really know what to expect. So to see where it is now, it's refreshing. I'm happy with it. That's the only thing I wanted, was to be happy with it, and I'm really happy with it. I'm excited. It's gonna be great.